Hi vlog, welcome back to another episode of Life with Lauren. I decided to vlog today because I was kind of in a little funk this morning, and I think it's because all weekend, it's Wednesday today, all weekend we basically stayed home. We're people who are like super social, Josiah and I and Elijah, and we're always out and we just stayed home. We've been really enjoying, honestly, like just eating at home because we always eat out on the weekends, but like it's cheaper, it's healthier, and it's just been tasting better at home, honestly. So we've been staying home, and then this week, like, I really don't have many obligations, which this is like first world problems, right? But hopefully this helps someone who is a stay-at-home mom kind of in a funk. So Monday we stayed home a lot. We like went to parks in our neighborhoods. Tuesday was like super chill, and then I woke up this morning and was like, okay, another day at home, you know, like, I don't know, I was just a little bit negative about it. But then I made like a breakfast. We were gonna go to Chick-fil-A, but I was like, I don't want to spend more unnecessary money when I can make a better, healthier breakfast here, just like for the sake of doing something. So I made quinoa, like apple cinnamon quinoa, which is so bomb. Here's a picture of it right here. Elijah had fourths, like it's so good. Anyway, with that being said, after that, we were just eating, me and Elijah, and I was like, you know what? Hold, please. 1 second. Here, babe, you want more? Here you go. There's 2. There you go. Okay. So yeah, we ate at home, and while we were eating, I was just thinking, like, you know what? This phase of my life, I am a stay-at-home mom. Probably like for a decade I will be. Honestly, because we want so many kids. But I'm so much more than just a caretaker, right? I'm his teacher right now. There's so much you can learn at daycare that he is not getting exposed to, and I feel like a strong responsibility of providing for him. So I was like, as his teacher today, how can I optimize this time and help him learn? So we're going to do something different today. We are going to the public library. He likes books. He doesn't like sitting down and reading them so much, but he likes flipping the pages, and the exposure to books in itself is like really important. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do something else afterwards before nap time. But I just kind of wanted to like normalizing that it is totally normal to feel like the same routine as a stay-at-home mom, and you do get in this mindset of like, well, I'm his caretaker, but you're also so much more, and it's like, what can you focus on today? Today I want to expose him to a new place, new books, walking around, holding my hand instead of being in a stroller. Like, there's just so many skills to work on in the community, doing things that don't cost so much money. This is gonna be free, right? Sometimes they have like read alouds and kids sit around. I would like to see that schedule. I will like let you know when it is, in case that's something that you want to do with your children. But yeah, this is me saying no to the mindset of I have to stay home, just another day. Like, no, we're gonna make this day what we want it to be, and that is like such a privilege and so much beauty in just having the honor to be a stay-at-home mom, because it is a privilege and an honor to me. Anyway, let's go to the library. That's my rant. We were at the library for like 10 minutes. Elijah ran around. We looked at one book. His energy was next level, but we left because at 11 o'clock, which is barely 10, they're having baby music time, which I think he would love and he could be more active in. So in the meantime, there's an hour gap, really like 45 minutes. I'm going to take him down the street to Sky Zone to exert some of that energy and jump around, which is something I wanted to do with him today anyway, because we've been doing like, we've been doing 2 days at the park, 3 days sometimes. Like, we have been at the park nonstop because he is so active and loves going outside, which I don't mind at all. But anyway, we're going to switch that up today and do Sky Zone. So in this little library intermission, we're going to get that energy out and then go back for music time. Hey! Hey! because it's so fun here, huh? He loves it here. Hopefully you can hear me because it's like a party in here. So with the music, but Monday through Thursdays at Sky Zone, it is toddler hour. So it's discounted prices. Like I didn't have to pay to get in. It's like $3 for him. The only initial cost to keep in mind is if you don't have socks, you have to have socks from here. So you'll pay like $20 your first time maybe, but after that you only pay $3 during toddler hour. 10 to 12 Monday through Thursday. So it's a really good deal because like they get to run around, use all the equipment, and when Josiah and I came one time with Elijah on a weekend, it was 50 bucks. So the price is like extremely better during toddler hour. Alright, we're home. I'm eating some leftovers. Leftover meatloaf, by the way. I made a poll once, asked who likes meatloaf and who hates meatloaf, and a lot of people hate meatloaf, but I think it's pretty good. Anyway, Elijah crashed out on the way home because that was a lot we packed into 2 hours, but music class was fun. It was cute. There was like, I would say the oldest was probably like 3 and the youngest was maybe like 3 months. So it really varied. He was pretty tired at that point. So there was even one point that he like just laid on the ground and I was like, we should go. But it was great to know about like when I plan for the future. Maybe give him a nap before and then take him so he can be more aware, and then maybe we can look at books after or something like that. That would be like a cool day. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about the jumping place because I posted it in multiple vlogs just like that we go occasionally, mostly like birthday parties or therapy sessions for him. But he really works on so many skills there, and I just let him roam free. Like there's even a huge staircase and I let him climb it and just stay behind him. And but I try, like unless he falls, I don't help him at all. I make him problem solve everything. And when he walks down the stairs, I say down, down, down for every step. And this time I forgot and he was going down and I could hear him. He was saying down, down. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I just feel like there's so many skills to be learned at that place, especially at this like developmental level that he's at. Those were like 2 really awesome things that I feel like he learned from. He was shy when we got to music class, so that in my head was like, okay, that's good that we're coming. He needs to learn to like socialize more. He got all shy, which is normal and age appropriate, right? But nevertheless, like things that are nice to see that I would have never seen had I not taken him. And I got a list of events that they are having at the public library for free this month, so let me go get that. Okay, so I have the flyer and I'm actually not going to read out the times and dates because they do range based upon the month. So I'll give you an idea of what they offer and then you can call the library if you want. So they have Rhythm Roundup, which is what I just did. Lullaby Lounge, which is like little songs for little ones. This one was, the one I went to was more like instruments. There's like Thankfulness and Archaeology for kids in elementary school, story time, puzzle time. Like there's all kinds of really cool stuff. And then I also just called Barnes & Noble. You're welcome. And they have story time Wednesdays at 10 and Saturdays at 11. But the last thing I'm gonna do, kind of to, you know, reset myself, is my mom watches Elijah for 3 hours every Wednesday. Usually I come home and like deep clean my house so well, but this time, since it's not like too awful and since I think I could use it, I'm gonna go to Grounded, which is the coffee shop in town, and I'm going to edit content for some of my clients. That way I feel productive. I am being productive. I'm out in the community. I'm with other adults. Maybe get a little treat for myself.